You guys, last you were here, were on the way to Mountain Toes Gold Mine. You guys had taken the assistance of Don-Jon Raskin. As you guys continue to walk down, he's like telling you guys like all these grand stories. He's like, "Oh, I was once a miner, and I was once a fisherman, a whaler." And he's like really flamboasty.
Where are you now?
Remus, he tells you that he now is an overseer. He's been paid a hefty sum from Neverwinter to come down here and take a look at this place. And that those guys that beat you up, they were wearing the same colors as he saw over here once before. But he was like driven out by like a bunch of orcs.
Wait, that's not very good.
But like he needs to like get back there, and but he saw that the people that were going that way were wearing like the same clothes and stuff like as the guys that like beat you up. And as you guys are beginning to like leave Phandalin, you guys, what are you guys doing? It's a pretty decent trek, through the fields and the mountains.
So we're going to Mountain Toe, right?
Yeah. I'm looking for more plants.
And as you guys are like planning things and trying to leave town, the dragon you see had like come from near the Mount Toes gold mine and it's like swooping down like around you guys. It's like high in the sky. You see it like you see ice is like a part of like the hill along like I don't know 500 miles away from you or something like that.
It doesn't notice us though, right?
It's headed directly into Phandalin though. And in the area. I need everybody to give me like a stealth check and I'll see if this thing notices you guys. Charles, with the swiftness and like you've been like thinking about dragons lately, you like snap into action and you're able to help everybody get nice and safe and covered. You kind of like instruct them somehow.
Yeah, Rimbus. Everyone saw the dragon and then like hid, and Rimbus was just walking out in the open still. Like, where'd everybody go?
Rimbus, get over here. Grab you and throw you in a bush.
Eric's rocking back and forth, having a silent panic attack.
It'll be okay, Eric. It'll be okay.
And as you guys see, and you can hear the screams of the people in the town of Phandalin getting frozen alive by this dragon. You guys are like 4 or 5 miles out of town.
Okay, so we can't get there anytime soon if we
You
wanted to
guys
go
could
back.
get there. You guys could get there soon. Like the dragon is like flying all the way around. Like it sometimes comes towards your direction, but then swoops around and goes back towards Phandalin. Yeah.
But wait till it goes away.
Don-Jon, what do you think?
Well, I need to get to the Mountains Toe Gold Mine.
Is it safer with the dragon or safer with the orcs and the boys in the cave?
Think you'll be all right. You guys are tough adventurers. The last party wasn't so tough.
Well, time is of the essence. We need to choose.
Let's go to the mines.
Well, yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way because if we go back to Phandalin to see if we need to help anybody, we're going to have to abandon this quest and then we'll just leave this guy all alone.
I mean, he could fight with us, but don't know if he's much use.
I don't think I can kill a dragon.
Who knows? Actually, Don-Jon, have you killed a dragon before?
No, not a dragon. Those are way too big.
Right. Then I guess we're headed to the cave.
Maybe you guys could kill it.
Listen, we help one person or we help an entire town. And we know where Rimus's stuff is stolen and taken to, the Gold Toe Mine.
I got a contract to oversee this mining operation down here.
Well, could you wait a day?
Could. Think I'll take a day, but good luck with the dragon.
I don't know if we can kill a dragon at this point, but
I'm not sure what we can do for them.
I want to do both.
I don't think I can kill a dragon. I just want to again reiterate that I don't think I can kill a dragon.
if we don't kill the dragon, he's going to kill everybody in this town.
How long does it take to get to the caves?
If you guys left in the morning, you'd get there by sunset type of thing. It's like a 15-mile hike that direction.
Is this the trail we're on currently?
Yep. You guys see the dragons.
That's attacking the town?
Yeah, it like circled the town, and now it comes. You guys have been staying there for so long that it eventually sees you.
I guess we get to do both.
That's not a mud crab.
So Rimbus and Sora. You guys see this white dragon is beginning to notice, especially you, Rimbus.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
And it looked like he was gonna circle around towards this direction, but now it looks like he's getting ready to make his way towards you. The dragon
Mhm.
estimated to be 150 feet in the air at the moment.
150 feet. Holy cow!
Yeah, it's coming towards you now.
Boy, Sora, this thing's coming straight for me.
Just don't turn into a deer.
That's exactly what I was gonna do.
And the dragon slams and hits the ground. Rembus.
Charles, give me your money. All of you. We're gonna buy our lives.
So as it's driving by, I throw a firebolt at it. Obviously, I don't think that hits, but out of panic, Rimbus sees it getting closer, and he just instinctively casts a firebolt, just trying to evade it, and backs up towards the group. And runs behind Relic and Charles, kind of in between them, and kind of cowers behind them. Is like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
That happens. Charles scrambles and throws his 1 gold coin and 25 silver at Sora.
Cheap bastard.
I spent it all on these weapons.
You get this gold down at you, and it is your turn. What are you doing?
Anybody else want to give me their gold?
What are you doing with the gold?
I'm going to
You trying
offer
to
it
bribe a dragon?
to the dragon. Yes.
Well, if he asks for more, then I'll give you mine. I don't know if we can even talk to it though.
They like shiny shit, and that's what Matt we're going to use that.
I have 5 I can hold out to you.
It's blasting ice in all different directions.
Great dragon,
It doesn't seem
Please,
to
take this
negotiate.
gold, and spare our pathetic lives
That's what you do for your turn?
We're just gonna watch this guy get killed, huh?
while offering the gold
Is that what you
outward.
All right. All right, Relic, what are you doing while he's offering the gold outward like that?
I am going to. I want to use this.
So you kind of just boom, an energy kind of shoots off of you. And all of you kind of glow for a second. You guys feel the blessings of Relic's deity. All right, and then Eric?
Okay. So Eric is, again, characteristically in a panic, and I'm going to split off from the crowd, try to make it go in different directions here. And in my panic, kind of reach out to its mind and cast Dissonant Whispers.
It's not bad, dude. That's not bad. A wisdom save? Ooh, I'm going to use the dice for this one. 14, and then he gets plus the 3. 17. He saves.
Quicken a spell and do it again.
Oh, he fails. He fails with a 3. You see on it goes this way and it starts because it was flying really fast. It directs itself this direction. And you see that it's got it's shaking its head and it's fucking getting really fucked up by what you were saying with your whispers. And it passes through this tree and it looks in between the 2 trees at Sora. It'll be about 80 feet up in the air. And you see it's beginning to fly away.
Ah,
It's gone.
Is it leaving?
it'll shake it off in a second.
Yeah, so you guys see that it's 80 feet up in the air and it's headed away from you guys. Charles, it's your turn.
Boy, get him.
Charles grabs his spear and moves up next to Sora. He readies an action for when the dragon comes in range to throw his spear. And then Charles will use a bonus action. I'm going to use my maneuver called Rally and rally Sora.
All right, Rimbus.
Rimbus is gonna go ahead and just cast another firebolt at it. Just looking at this thing is he's just trying to keep a distance on it and staying kind of close to at least somebody. So I'll stay here next to Relic.
And so you cast your firebolt at it and it is flying away, so it kind of gets lost in the mix of it flying. Anything else? All right, Sora.
Take a shot at him with my short bow.
Okay. And you see it kind of looks like it hits, but it just kind of deflects off of its scales. Doesn't hit.
See, Charles, I told you this thing would be useless against the dragon.
Boy, we should run.
Relic, you're up.
Charles is looking at his spear. He's like, oh man, if his arrow didn't work, is my spear gonna work?
There's not much I can do, guys. It's too far away.
Eric?
I'm trying to think of anything I could do with it in that range.
And as you guys are all kind of pondering and thinking, you see that it continues to run. Eric, even though you feel like the connection of the whispers have like vanished from the dragon is still continuing to head off towards the southeast direction-ish of where you guys were kind of at.
So it's still it's even though it's not affected by the whispers anymore, it's still leaving.
Yeah, it's still like you can feel like your magic has faded from it, but it's still choosing to leave.
We scared him. We did it.
Yeah, you guys are out of combat.
Hey, guys, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye, down here in the corner. A book.
Book.
Yeah, I pick up the book.
Boy, that's a good eye.
You seen a book?
Yeah, it's over here, guys. Hey, over here, I found something.
That's a pretty far eye shot. You're looking like 100 feet through the trees.
Okay,
Boy, just
okay,
misty step.
Well, I did say along the way I'm looking for plants and stuff.
Okay. So yeah, you find a book. You find a book kind of like tucked up against the side of a tree.
Well, it's not dead. It's not dead. I think we should take cover or something before it comes. It might
Well, we
come
should
back.
just stand
Yeah.
right in the road and just look at it and say hi.
Yeah, I think we should stay off the path.
Hey, guys, out of sight, out of mind.
And Don-Jon like comes up and he's like, "Whoa, that was a big dragon there. You guys handled that pretty well. I oversee shit. I don't get into that shit. That's what I got you guys here for."
It left for a reason. I think it could have killed us.
Hmm.
What are you doing, John? You should become like us and become strong and beat up big bad guys like that dragon.
Oh no, I'm here to take over this mine and whatnot. Check in on its affairs.
Is everybody okay?
Businessman.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm still a little rattled, but nothing. A couple deep breaths won't fix.
That's all right, Eric. We'll get him next time.
God, I hope not.
So I noticed when you shot your bow, the arrow didn't do anything. Well, why do you think that is?
Because it was a fucking dragon.
Well, yeah, but I mean, will any of our weapons do anything? And I'm just like looking over my gear.
I mean, I've only ever heard of great heroes ever playing dragons in book
Yeah, but those great heroes always had.
magic. As I look back over at Eric,
I don't. We shouldn't count on me. I don't actually know what I did.
Weren't the gnomes supposed to give us something or have something to help fight off a dragon?
They gave you guys a bunch of magical weapons that they had.
You got a staff.
yeah, see, you could have used that staff to poke it from the ground.
Well, if it was closer, yeah.
Charles rubs his chin and Charles says, I want that sword.
What sword?
I need that sword.
What sword?
Lady Elegandor.
I don't know who that is. Who's Lady on a Gondor?
She's the hero that slayed the green dragon, but at the same time she got ate. But she killed it, and she was buried with her sword. I had this dream, and I still can't get it out of my mind. I believe if I have that sword, dragons would be no problem.
Charles, that's not the only reason why you want to dig up that grave.
Listen, I don't want to defile the body. That sword could save more lives rather than rotting in the ground.
Do you even know where it's at?
I don't know where it's at.
Well, maybe Don-Jon knows. Don-Jon, do you know where this magical sword is?
Well, the grave anyway.
Or the sword? Or the grave?
If it can help keep that thing away, it might be worth it.
Don-Jon doesn't know.
Don-Jon. And I'm like poking him in the forehead.
And as you guys are, no, you're not.
I'm kidding.
As you're saying all of this, Charles, you guys are chatting. A low ridge rises to your right, beyond which you can see the Sword Mountain scrape the gray sky. But closer in, something is strewn across the rocky ground about 90 feet ahead. And you see Don-Jon, he's kind of just staring off as you're like talking to him and whatnot. And he says, "Well, ain't that something?" And then he's pointing at what looks to be like a pile of bodies.
Boy, what is that?
Oh, no.
So the dragon.
Is it bodies?
Bodies. Doesn't sound very good.
It's about 90 feet ahead or whatever. You guys go take a look at it?
Yes.
We should go check it out.
Yeah, I think we should go, guys. Maybe we can help somebody. We should try that.
We didn't help the people in the town of Phelan, so maybe we can help them.
So up ahead, you guys see as you guys get kind of closer, you notice a littering of orcs that all bear the same symbols of Talos. And you see they were all clad in hide armor and with great axes and javelins, and it's like littering the ground around them.
How far are they from us?
They're like a couple feet now. You guys are like walking up upon it. And Don-Jon says, "Well, ain't that something?"
Bunch of dead orcs. I don't mind. I'm glad they're
Friends
dead.
of yours, Charles?
No, far from it.
Was that the dragon that did that?
I don't think so, because these guys raided us, and well, are they covered in ice?
Relic, give me a medicine check. You can see that they have been dead for, you think they've been dead for a little while, but you're not sure what like actually killed them.
Charles just kind of inspects them and rummages through their stuff. He's like
Look
checking their
like dead guys
pockets
to me.
for any notes or anything.
Yeah, let me roll this on the camera real quick.
Yo, camera roll.
Uh-oh.
You found 13 gold, 30 silver, and 12 bronze copper. You do see that they have like some like documentation and whatnot.
Charles grabs that and like puts it in his pocket, and then he tells everybody, like, "Hey, there's 13 gold and 30 silver and whatever the copper is." And he just kind of throws the copper off. And
Can I investigate these bodies and see like what's going on with them at all, like how they died?
I grab 2
You can
gold,
give me a medicine check.
and they can have the rest.
Yeah, so you can tell, Rembis, especially like looking around like the area at the environment and like just the ground itself, you can tell that there was a big blast of like icy like flame that came through here, like the dragon.
Yeah. Boy, these guys they're still frozen stiff a little bit. I think the ice dragon killed them. Maybe the Oak brothers kind of just piled their bodies up here so it's not causing a stench in their cave or something.
Perhaps, yeah,
Whatever put them here didn't care about money.
true.
Charles is like looking through the notes and he reads it's all in Orcish though. Do you read Orcish?
I do. Like I speak the language, right? So I should be able
Yeah,
to
so
read it.
you're reading this. Yeah, you're reading this Orcish note, and you're seeing like they're talking about battle plans, and they're talking about capturing people, and that more sacrifices are needed. You also read on the note that um, the Whiskered Gang is their like next enemy and target, and it explains in the note that they got like a command from high up to take them and rat them out of the shrine that they were at, and because they're like on a mission to find a bunch of like gold and stuff, and the shrine has been like heard to have some of that, but nothing was found, and so now they're coming down here to try and hunt them down again. And you can see like there's like notes and stuff of like where it was. It was like south of another town that was destroyed.
So they were hunting and looking for someone, died.
Oh, I don't say shit to you guys. I read it and put it back in my pocket.
Oh my gosh.
Don-Jon's like, "Oh yeah, what's up through those bushes?" And you guys see like up above here, hidden amongst the bushes, a tunnel burrows into the foot of a soaring, snow-capped mountain. Above the mouth of the tunnel is a wooden plank with the words "Mountain's Toe" carved into it in common.
Oh, this is where we're supposed to be, is it?
Wherever you guys want to put your tokens, I'm just kind of giving you guys you guys can play it out however you want, but that's what you guys end up coming up to.
Yeah, so we just walk over there and check it out. This is where we're supposed to be, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Don-Jon, are all these people in here
Yes.
kind of hostile, or are they just cool with us going in there?
So Don-Jon's like, "Oh, it ain't not, there's not supposed to be like guard duty out here. Like, what's going on? I'm supposed to." Remember, he told you guys that he's like, he was getting paid to oversee the mining operations down here and stuff because like he's from Neverwinter and there's like a consortium that owns the mine, and then he needed to come down here and like make sure our operations were running smooth.
So he's like a mining inspector.
Yeah, but he's like an overseer, so he like oversees the mine. He's like the top
Oh.
guy of the mine, yeah.
Yeah, he's making 80 an hour.
But he told you too that he used to do like he
Absolutely.
used to go whaling on the ocean and like he used to do a bunch of cool shit. Everybody give me perception checks. Rembus, as you guys were coming down here, like traveling this direction before you got into this area, like you guys had just seen the orcs out of the corner of your eye. you saw that this mountain has like another side to it, but you didn't really. You could catch that there were like trees and stuff like that, but it looked like it's so rounded that it can like go. There's like another side to it.
Oi, guys, I think I see another path around. If we can't go through here, there's seems to be guards over here. So if there's guards, maybe we can sneak around back. Looks like there's some kind of entrance.
Don-Jon, is there another way in? Do we need to go through
Don-Jon,
another way?
Don-Jon's like, oh, I don't have a map or nothing, but like it's supposed to be our mine. We need to go check out what's going on.
This is your mine?
Yeah, we own this. It's consortium of us that invested into this mine. I'm here to oversee operations,
All right. Well, how about we go talk to him?
and I'm paying gold for you guys to help me out here.
Yeah, that's true.
We could maybe split up. You guys go around front. We'll go around back. Me and whoever else wants to go. Probably Sora. You seem pretty sneaky.
It is quite a distance.
How about we take it up the front? You guys take it up the rear.
It's a little adjusted.
You do have that
So
oil.
you guys splitting up, there's going to be a big time delay. You guys are going to be traveling over there. It's like 400 feet or something.
Well, actually, we should move as a unit. I changed my mind. We should not split up. It turns out that's actually really far. So maybe we could talk to these guys, and if it doesn't pan out the way we think it does, we can go around back. Or maybe we should, let's just talk to them first, and then figure out where to go from there.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm
I
pretty
like
good
that
at talking
idea.
to people. So
Absolutely.
if
Well, Don-Jon owns this place, so maybe he can kind of
yeah,
runs it, but not owns it.
we'll let him talk first. In worst case, I'll.
Follow suit.
Are you doing undercover boss, by the way, Don-Jon? Is this like, are you actually the CEO?
Yeah, I'm the CEO around here. I'm gonna get my spot. I'm gonna figure this out. Those are the same clothes, but I don't think that was the person. Those are the same clothes I saw earlier before I was telling you about.
Same clothes. What's the same clothes?
These guys up here, and as you guys come up, these two people from here, they're like, "Hey, who goes there?"
Don-Jon, do your magic.
Hey, I'm here. I'm the overseer. I'm here to come down. And as he's like coming and approaching, they go, hey, stop there. This is a Whiskered Gang territory now.
Whisker Gang. There's something in the note about them.
You don't know about the note?
Oh.
It was all in like Orcish. It was all written in Orcish. You just read it real quick.
I motion to the other four, like, hey, and I pull out the note real quick and I like point and I quickly, in a sum up version, tell them that, hey, the orcs are after the same gang, the Whisker
Okay.
Gang.
Aw.
I can't actually read, so I thought you were going to make us read that.
No,
Don-Jon's like, what'd you say?
you said the Whisker Gang.
Hey, you guys are the Whisker Gang, he yells out to him. Like, yeah, we're Whisker Gang.
Oh, is that when them orcs were after y'all?
Oh, those orcs, they ran us off our last territory, so we came down here.
Yeah,
Got us some new territory.
we were just after them. We were trying to get rid of them orcs.
Yeah, we would also like to join your gang because we're cool like that, right, guys?
Yeah, we're cool.
You guys know there's a pile of orcs outside.
Yeah, there's always orcs. We be killing them left and right.
Yeah, we were gonna kill them, but looks like you got to them first.
All right, well, what do you want? This is our territory.
Well, we came here to escort this Mr. Man here. He's the one who's operating the mine.
Yeah, I'm operating the mine. I'm overseeing this. And they like snap back. And they're like, no, we're overseeing this. This is Whisker Gang territory.
Oi, Charles, I think the gang that's taken over this place, I don't think that his authority has any sway here.
Oh, there he is. And then like Don-Jon Raskin, you see another person like back here, like go through a door. And like Rimbus, you also see it. And you recognize that person. It was one of the guys that mugged you. And he goes into this door over here.
This fucking guy, I found him. This fucking bastard, he took all my shit. We've got to go in there and fuck. All right, new plan. Fuck these guys. We're going around back and we're gonna fucking murder all of them.
I mean, but
Okay.
Well,
I mean,
I would. Yeah.
okay.
Sorry, guys. I thought I went a little unhinged there. I didn't mean
No,
to
no.
be a little aggressive, but
You're fine. You're fine. I was just trying to infiltrate them all nice and sly like, but that failed, obviously, after I mentioned Don-Jon being the owner and whatnot. So
we should really go around back and fucking murder all of them. I'll tell you what. We should just go back there and fucking slit all the throats. I'm telling you. Just fucking sneak in the back. Just they'll never see us coming. All right, Sorra will hit it. All right, guys. We should just just go because these guys I don't I don't think they want us here, and I respect gang rights. You know what I mean?
So Don-Jon is like arguing with them, and he's like negotiating, and they're like spitting at him and like telling him that he's not gonna take over their territory. Are you guys gonna notify Don-Jon that you guys are gonna be going, or are you guys just kind of
Yeah.
take it off?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
Oh,
Don-Jon. Hey,
Don-Jon.
hey,
We're gonna tell
come
them
on,
everything.
man. Let's just go back here. We'll discuss this.
Yeah. So you guys tell him everything. He's like, "Oh, all right, that sounds like a good plan. You guys take care of this. I can get you that 100 gold." He's like, He's like, "All this shit's ours." And he like pulls out a deed for the mine.
Wait, Don-Jon, I need you to know we're gonna go in there and we're gonna fucking murder all of them. And we're gonna take all of their heads off. They're not gonna even know what hit them. You're gonna stay outside because we're gonna kill them all. And
It's
you
gonna
don't
be a
wanna get
while, so I'm
in the
just
way.
gonna post up here in the outskirts and wait for him.
All right, see you, Don-Jon. It was nice to hang out with you. We'll talk to you later. We're gonna go around this way.
And as you guys come by, you guys see it's like you're coming by a ring of earthen graves. They look like fresh graves. And you see pickaxes sticking out of the ground where headstones ought to be. And then you guys see that the mines, it continues on, but you do see an entrance here. Like you guys get through the, like to the graves and everything. You guys are like looking at them. And you notice down here that there's like an additional area around the corner. And then you guys notice this cavern.
Are these graves?
This is where we're gonna bury the bodies, okay? Once we fucking murder them.
Wonder
We're
if
gonna
these
head
are
to this graves.
employees of Don-Jon.
Are they?
Charles starts reading the names of the headstones because he's looking for anything that resembles Lady Allegondor because he cannot get that out of his head.
You guys see specifically that these are like dwarven pickaxes.
Well, I think these were the workers.
Yeah, I think you're right. You guys are right about that.
Does the graves look freshly dug?
Yeah, they look freshly dug. Yeah, and you can tell by like the battle plans that like it was within the last couple days, within the 10-day, which is 10 days, the orcs had like ran them out of their location down to here. Like you guys are all like Sora notices this path here. Rimbus and Kelsoap, you notice that there's another path down here, another entrance, just past the graves and whatnot around the corner. Which path do you guys go down?
Hey guys, there's another path down there. I think you guys want to like just.
Yeah, we should go look at the far one, the furthest one. I think
we should check them both out. Like just peek inside and see what we see.
we should definitely go as a team to go to one of these first, because in case we get surprised by one of these guys, we want to make sure we have everybody together. Because if they
Yeah,
let
you guys see
everybody-
Sora looks like he's like climbing up to this one.
Well, Sora, wait. Okay, Sora's gone. Let's follow him.
Everybody give me a strength athletics check as you guys traverse into here.
Charles is going to throw a rope. He's going to tie the rope to his spear. He's going to launch it up towards the tunnel, hoping it sticks into something that he can jerk on it and make sure the rope's tight.
Relic and Charles, you guys get up with ease, and then you see how horribly Eric fails. Like he's like one of those kids that are just like jumping in place trying to like get up, but he can't like get up.
That absolutely tracks with Eric.
And then so you throw that spear down. So now there's a rope there, and anybody can like get up with ease.
Oh man, why didn't you throw that rope before we got up here?
I did. It just didn't count.
You guys like race each other to the top almost, and then you guys look back.
Eric's clawing his way up, just huffing and puffing. Oh God, it's okay.
So yeah, Sora, you see that these guys just run up. There's like a rope now. You guys are all kind of going up into this tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I was wanting to do is look and see if I could climb the wall.
Yep, yeah, everybody kind of goes up in there, and you can see that even when you get in the tunnel, it's kind of like it's a climb as you're like going through it. But Rimbus and Charles, you're not really having an issue going through the tunnel, but everybody else kind of is. You guys are kind of sliding a little bit, kind of falling behind. So Charles, you would be up front with Relic. As you guys all come in, you guys see a door.
So when you say tunnel, like how big is this tunnel?
It's like a 50, 60 foot long tunnel. Got like 7 foot high ceilings, so it's like pretty large.
Okay, so like at the entrance where I threw my spear and rope, am I able to like recover that before moving forward?
Your spear is kind of stuck in the ground. Give me like an athletics check to be able to pull it out from like the distance that you're on. And
Charles,
yeah, so You sit there and you yank and you yank a second time, and on the third time, boom, the spear pops out of the ground where it was heavily anchored.
His
And now
Torah
you're
faith
like
is strong.
gathering it up.
Whew. I put it back in my pack and I move forward.
You guys can see that it's not really so open that you guys could like walk past each other, but you have a bit of headroom. And then there's a door at the end of the tunnel.
All right, so we need to check this door, make sure it's not booby trap, guys.
Why do we always have a healer running point?
What's going on with
That
this?
does happen a lot.
Do I do that?
100% of the time.
Come on.
Everybody,
I wanna-
everybody, as you come to the door, roll initiative.
Run away, guys. Run
Son of a
away.
bitch.
Wait, they saw us. Something happened.
Carrion Crawler.
Carrion Crawler, I'm coming for you.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
What the fuck is that?
Why does that turd have eyes?
I'm coming to kill you.
I lean over and sniff it.
No, it's hanging from the ceiling above you guys.
This thing is pretty large. I'm surprised we didn't notice it before we got here.
It kind of like crawled out from between like two little like crevices and whatnot, and it's clung to the surface. And you see it's like a big like lanky like worm looking thing with tentacles and like scales, and it surprises you guys, and it lashes out. It reaches its tentacles out in all different directions. It hits Sora.
I have a react.
What is it?
A skirmisher.
But it hits you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
It hits you for 4 damage, and you are now considered poisoned for the next minute as the tentacles like fly out and they like smack you. And as they lift off, you can see this ooey goo of this like green nastiness that kind of stings. And as its tentacles grab you, it leans in to bite you. It's 11 points of piercing damage as it.
Can I use a reaction and cast Silvery Barbs?
Yeah, so as you see it like lunging in to go for the bite, you cast your silvery barbs. It still hits, but it'd be 8 points of piercing damage total. After that, Sora, it is your turn.
I'm going to hit it with my sword first.
Okay. Oh, that hits.
I get the sneak attack because oh wait, no, I didn't roll for it.
No, and he had a surprise round against you guys. That's why he was able to get you. And Charles was a little further behind. So he ended up getting you.
Yeah.
Charles is like seeing this all happen in front of him at the moment. This thing is down trying to bite you. Sorry, you raise up your blade and you cut the side of him.
And then here comes my dagger.
And yeah, you make cuts into this big fleshy creature. Anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to use my bonus action to disengage and move behind Charles.
Okay, you can move past him for sure. Charles, you see this all happen. He runs behind you.
Okay, so Charles would move to attack.
As I run past you, Charles, I smack your hand saying, "Your turn."
And I smack your ass as you're like going behind me, and I'm like, good job.
Good game, good game.
Tag team.
Charles would pull out one sword and he would attack with it to hit him.
Okay, 13 just hits.
Just hits.
Like you just that you swipe it and you're like reaching up to this thing and it just barely cuts it with just the tip.
And then I use a bonus action of a superiority die to do a maneuver of grappling strike.
Okay. You're holding on to him and you're probably like a good 1.5 feet off the ground. It's like you grab him and you like do a pull up and you see that its feet, it's got like, I don't know, 30, 40 feet. Like you can't count them all right now, but there's a lot of feet. And you see that they are all stuck to the top, like as if he was, as if he was standing on the ground and you were to like grapple him. And so like you're in the air.
Okay, I just shift my weight backwards, like on whatever I'm holding on to. I'm assuming it's like his face of some sort, and I just push all my weight backwards, like to roll on my back on the ground.
And you shift your weight backwards, and you see that like a few of his front legs come off, and then like you jump back up into the air, and like it was like a pogo stick. Like you went down and hit the ground, and then like went right back in the air because he's like kind of hanging on but not hanging on. Anything else?
I use action surge.
Okay.
unsheathe my sword, or I guess I'm holding on with my left arm, and I pull out my other sword and I stab him in the face.
Yeah, and as you're like clinging on to him, you fucking break it down. It ends up falling down onto the ground. You get on top of it with your sword and roll the attack with advantage. It does crash down into everybody. That's I guess Eric. It would give me a dexterity saving throw because it's a lot of mass that's coming down. Okay, yeah, you're able to like just get out of the way as it slams down and hits the wall next to you. And then I need damage on the short sword. You stabbed his bad boy as it's on the ground. Rimbus, this thing comes crashing down. Charles is standing over it, stabbing it.
All right. Rimbus, after seeing Charles grapple this thing and tear it down from the ceiling and stab it in the fucking face, he's like, "Oh, I want to know niece." He has just his normal staff, not the new one he got. He twirls it around, his lucky staff, and he twirls it around. I cast Shillelagh as a bonus action, and then I'll run in, and as I'm like spinning it around, my staff will start to glow again, like back in the caves you guys first saw it whenever I killed that mimic. But the staff will start to glow, and I'll go and spin it around and strike down on this Alaskan bullworm's head, pretty much, and just hit it as hard as I can with a total of. So you see a cool like I spin it around and it's lighting up, but I just fucking whiff it and hit the ground next to his head, and like a bunch of dirt flies up instead. Oh fuck! I got too excited. I wanted in on the action and I fucking missed. Hey, I'm too close to this thing now. Someone kill it.
All right, Relic, you're up.
So I see all this going on. Relic sees all this going on. And he decides to cast Guiding Bolt. All right, let's see what this can do, guys.
So you go to like shoot this bolt of lightning out, and it like kind of hits the walls up, like as it's coming crashing down. You shoot after it, and you're shooting like up towards the top of the wall, and you miss it as it's like coming down. It's getting stabbed and fucked up by everybody else. Rimbus stumbles forward. All right, Eric, you just get out of the way of this thing as it comes crashing down.
Eric would probably screech in terror as this thing's falling down and jump backwards. And I guess I'm just going to cast Fireball.
As it's coming down and you're kind of like recoiling, as it crashes, and you hear Relic's like blast hits the top of the ceiling. You also fire that same direction and you miss the creature. Its tentacles flail in all different directions. Charles, give me a Constitution saving throw, and you get poisoned for 5 damage. And as like it's like thrashing about and you're like holding on to it, it tries to bite you, and instead it misses and it hits its head up against the wall. And like you kind of give it a little extra and you see that it takes D4 of bludgeoning damage. No, D6 of bludgeoning damage. 6 points of bludgeoning damage on the dice roll as its head gets slammed into stalactite. And Sorra,
I'm gonna run back up on it, and I'm gonna swing at it with my sword again,
as you try to swing, you just miss it.
and then my dagger.
It's like Charles is moving a lot, so it's like it's tough for you to get a really good hit in. So like you're like pulling your punches, so you don't hit Charles.
I'll use disengage again and back off.
How far away do you go? You just go down that way.
I should be moving. Let me make sure. Yeah, 10 feet.
Charles, you're up.
Charles, as he's grappling this monstrosity of a worm, he rears his sword back and shoves it into its face again.
I roll attack with advantage. Yep, that hits. What's the damage? As you shove your blade into his face. Nice. You see another wound cut deep into its face, and you pull it out, and it feels like a jelly kind of feeling as you pull your blade out, and it like cries in pain. It looks like it's got a little bit of fight left in it. Rimbus, he's just punching him with his blade, like psh, pulls it out. You see like some goo come off of it.
Oi, I'm gonna give this one more shot. If I miss again, I'm just gonna walk away, okay?
You can do it.
We believe in
So
you.
again, he's gonna start spinning it up again, but less enthusiastically. He's like, "Fucking missed last time. I've got to fucking hit him this time. Fucking stupid beach." And he's gonna smack down on his head again.
Oh yeah, that hits.
This time, Rimbus is is kind of angry. So he uses his full force he puts his full force into the staff and absolutely just like instead of using a staff kind of like how you traditionally use it, he uses it basically like a fucking hammer, like a sledgehammer, and just goes straight down on this thing's skull and hits for a total of 7 damage.
Charles is just stabbing it, and you fucking come up and you blast it, and you see its stomach just like fucking blast off, and like glue and gunk from its insides are like all over the cave. And you guys have killed it.
Ugh.
Nice.
There's a bunch of slime in here and everything. Sorry, you are just a little bit of way, so you don't get hit with it, but everybody else gets hit with it.
The slime?
Yeah, the slime.
Poisoning slime?
Everybody give me Constitution saving throws.
Why did you say that?
Eric, you feel that like as like this goo's like laying on you, the voices are like arguing spiritually with it and like fighting off of the poison as everything becomes quiet and you're like dusting it all off. Relic, you also save. Rimbus, you also save and you do not feel poison. And Charles as well.
You got hurt the most. I've just learned recently how to heal people. So I can kind of help.
I'm poisoned. I don't feel good. I'm going to take a piss, see if I can piss this poison out. Give me 1 minute. I got to piss.
Made it 20 feet. 20 feet and he's already pissing again.
I'm physically okay. I think I might be a little bit traumatized, but I'm okay.
How long does the poison last?
Can I take some of this poison? Like, I don't have any.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of goo and stuff.
I've got oil apparently on me. Can I dump out my oil, whatever's containing my oil, and then kind of pick up this sludge with it?
Yeah, you can do that.
Eric watches this happen like,
And Sora, you were back here when all this like explosion and stuff was happening. You were kind of far away from it.
I'm just trying to make the most of this creature.
How long does the poisoning last?
Forever.
forever.
You see Charles is like beginning to throw up.
Yeah, I got one more slot for lesser restoration to heal somebody from poison.
Where's Charles at?
I'm here.
Okay.
I just get back.
So as this thing explodes and everybody's like, there's like a flash of goo that kind of like covers everybody for a moment. And as this happens, Sora, as you see this explosion happen, you kind of shield yourself thinking you're going to get hit by it, but you don't. And then all of a sudden the lights go out and somebody grabs you from behind and you start to get like they've got you like completely held and they begin to drag you out of the cave. And as you guys are wiping the goo off of your faces, and Relic and Rimbus, you guys see everybody. Relic, you go over to Charles. Charles, you're beginning to get sick because of the poison feeling and whatnot. Relic, you come over and you guys don't see Sora anywhere.
I'm focused on healing people from poisoning, so I use my second spell slot to cast it on him. So he's healed from poison.
Yeah.
And then
Thank you,
I think
Relic.
Sora was poisoned as well.
You're looking for Sora and you don't see Sora anywhere.
Wait, where's this the small one who does crimes?
What are
Sora,
you
yeah.
talking about?
I don't see him anywhere.
You don't see him.
Quick head count.
No, I was gonna go heal him from poison.
We didn't go
Try to
this
do
way, so
something.
you must have gone outside the cave.
We
Maybe you
just
left.
killed this. What?
Is he okay?
As you guys get to like the edge here, like when you guys climbed up, you see Sora being dragged. You see like there's like a bag over his head. He's like bound and like he's like thrashing about. And you see what looks to be about 6 or 7 mercenaries that have dragged him from the mount.
No.
And they continue to drag him. You guys are a little behind.
I'm never gonna kill these bastards.
Here, hold on, guys. And I pull up my rope on my spear. I tie the rope to my spear and I throw it here.
As you throw your spear, you throw it, it hits the ground just like it needs to. You start to tighten the rope and you start to hear arrows from the people that are carrying Sora. They take out bows and they begin to fire at you guys.
We have to get Sora.
Charles and Relic, you each get hit with 1 arrow and you take 6 damage, Charles. And Relic, you take 7 damage as arrows begin to fly and like kind of coat this whole area here.
Ah,
Okay.
get back to shooting arrows.
I want to quick from where I am cast Crown of Madness on one of them.
Okay, you're gonna be in the volley of arrows though. You're gonna take arrow fire. Okay, 1 hits.
Oh no.
And it crits.
Shit.
11 does not save. I know that.
So one of them is now on our team.
So yeah, one of them seems to like that. But as the arrows begin to fly, you get hit for a total of 12 piercing damage. And then I need you to make a concentration spell check. See if you can maintain your concentration.
That's not bad. It's gonna be a 21.
Yeah, so you hold your concentration even though you just got hit with the arrow.
Boy, let's regroup. We'll go off to Sorra. We've got this place pinned down. We might just take this door out the back.
Oh, then what happens because of Charles's thing?
So basically, I was just wanting to rally you, give you basically words of encouragement. You know, you got hit with an arrow. So did you get hit with an arrow?
I definitely got hit with an arrow. I got hit for 12 points of damage, it looks like.
I would grab the arrow and remove it from your body. Say some words of encouragement. I'm not good with this. I'd be like, Eric, we got to save Sorra. You're doing a great job.
Do it.
You're doing a great job. And I spit on the floor because I had saliva in my mouth. And then I kind of smack you in the face and be like, you got this. And then I slap you in the ass.
Ooh.
Really inspirational, honestly.
What is it? What does that do for me?
Gives you 2 HP.
All right, Charles and Eric
slapping.
both gain inspiration from this moment.
Makes you feel good.
So you guys make sure you check it on your sheet at the top. You get the heroic inspiration.
Yeah.
You get a reroll any dice roll, basically.
What is the one I turn to our team psychically do?
Boy, we should probably either kill these guys or regroup and go around back.
I thought we did go around back, and look what happened.
As you guys continue to you guys are there, and you see Sorra being dragged further and further from the mines.
I want the one that I charm to kind of attack the others.
He does. You see that they get into a
Charles, here's
scuffle
words
out
of
here.
encouragement.
Right now, we can use this.
And the arrows for a moment stop flying towards you guys, and you see that like the 6 others kind of round up and they cut this guy down.
Quick, although distracted, let's get him.
So now instead of 7, there's 6 of them.
We have a chance. We just got to kill 1.5 each, 1.25 each.
And then you see that they like hastily are continuing to take Sorra away.
Alright.
Sorra, what do they hear from you as like you're getting dragged away?
I thought I was bound and gagged.
Not gagged, but you are bound, and like there's something covering your face. But
Oh, okay. Yeah, you said it was back. Sorry. Then I would be probably screaming, Charles, help! And I would be thrashing about, and I would be doing my damnedest to bite through the bag onto whatever person was grabbing me and carrying me. Can I try to roll like a sleight of hand to see if I can probably get my hands free?
there's 7 people around you, and they bound you really good. Like these are professionals. You have a feeling that these are the mercenaries that your family sent for you.
Oh, I was already thinking that when you said they grabbed me up.
Yeah.
Okay, and if we try to go down this little cliff, like we can do that, right? Go after
Yeah,
him?
you guys can do that, but they're going to be continuing on and like getting even further away from you guys as you guys continue. Like you guys go chase after Sorra. Sora's like, yelling about like this is the game, these people are after me or something. Like I don't know do you want to tell them anything about the backstory, Sorra, or anything about the people that are taking you before they take you?
I would probably just yell out that it's the Stone Cold Reavers, and they're here to return me to my family and to stop them.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to get probably too much into it because they are, like you said, dragging me away.
Yeah. So you like scream that out to them as you go. And as you guys get to like the bottom of the mountain, you see that these guys have like gotten onto horses. You see that they're starting to like take off with
the
Sorra.
heck? Okay. Can I still try and cast a spell to kill one of them?
Yeah, you can try and cast a spell to kill another one of them.
Okay.
Or you kill along the way. There's 6 left.
It's guiding bolt.
Oh, you crit. Roll damage. 17 radiant damage. And you see, like, as like everybody's getting on, Sora gets thrown onto like one, and then like the guy gets onto the horse, and you go and you aim and you try to shoot. And as you do, you see another guy gets on his horse and you blast him and his horse, and everybody begins to like get kind of thrown off balance a little bit. But Sora continues to go, and you see that it took out 2 of the guys.
So there's 4 left?
Yeah, there's 4 left now. And they're like 150 feet away now as the horses like are beginning to get speed and go. Right? So,
Yeah, I use a wish spell, and I say I wish they didn't exist.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I use my last action, and I pull out like a little. It looks like kind of like a little. What are those called? Little sticks you spin around, and is it band or something? But it's a little tiny
Baton?
stick. Yeah, a little baton. Yeah. So it looks kind of like a baton, and he holds it out in his hands, or he holds it out in front of, or Rimbus holds it out in front of him, and he says, "Erectus staffus," and you see as the staff grows in length, and that's what he does with his action, and it grows to 10 feet.
I yell back, "Save me now!"
Next week.
no, he's too far away, but you just feel like you hear that in the whispers of the wind.
I choose you.
So what's everybody doing now? Like it's sunset, it's getting to be dark. You see that these guys have kind of gone out into the darkness. What is everybody else doing?
Those were the mercenaries that he had told us about before.
Stone
They're too
Cold
fast to
Reavers.
catch up to.
Well, it's not the kitty cat gang, so I guess, I don't know what to do, because we have to either go after him or follow Don-Jon's advice.
You definitely
Take his
have a
neck.
handful of dead bodies.
That's right.
Oh,
do have a
yeah.
handful of dead bodies.
We should check the corpses and see if we can find information. Did the ones that I killed, the 2, did they evaporate or like disintegrate, or did it just kill them?
Oh yeah, they completely just exploded into light and just kind of dissipated.
Stop giving
Dang.
me ideas, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Did all the information that we could have just had just vanish into existence?
Did they
Yeah.
disintegrate? Did they vanish?
No, and they did. And you guys see the only thing left behind were their metal items. And you guys see like a piece of paper just like poof floating down, and it like hits the ground.
Run over and pick it up.
Yeah, sure.
I guess so.
And you run over and you pick it up, and you like see there's like a note like of
No.
plans from the Stone Cold Reavers of like what their objective was and mission.
Oi, what does it say?
Walk back.
Oi, Charles, if you keep whirring like that, your hair's going to recede even more. You should probably quit it.
As that happens, you hear another slight echo in the wind. I choose you.
Right. So I read the note.
The note is like somebody high up in the Stone Cold Reavers is saying that there's a lot going on at the moment. For them to get their foothold back, they need money and they need resources. And you see in the note, and like Charles is looking at it too, because you might not understand some of like the military jargon and stuff like that because it's kind of coded. So he's able to help you figure this out. But it tells you that they need resources and money. And money, they're looking at the dragon that they just spotted in the area. They needed to. They feel like that there's like a big treasure hoard there, so they're looking for that. Then also, they said that they are teaming up with the orcs and you see battle plans of attacking Phandalin. A couple of days ago when you guys were there, you guys see battle plans of like a ship coming into the bay from the west. And you see like a
Wait.
drawing of like a lighthouse.
So the mercenaries are teaming up with the orcs?
Yeah. And then you see that they had another mission was to abduct this person and you see you can't really make out that like it's like coded, but there's like a specific name of the person that like issued it. It's like in a code that like you guys can't really read or understand it.
It's like their own code for
It's like a code.
Their own
It's
people.
a coded thing. It's like coded within it. Like you guys can't really
The whispers
decipher it at the moment.
are decided.
the whispers are decided, the small one has a part to play. We need him back.
Yeah, we can't catch up to him right now,
We have to get him
guys.
back.
Um,
Have a
You're on
great.
horseback. Oh, I turn into a beastie and carry you on my back. Oh, ow! My face! You just hit a little man's face. Why would you do that?
He's so little, he like falls to the ground.
Eric sees these two.
Oh! Why would you hit me that hard?
I see these two things happen in rapid succession and just am panicking. What? Focus. We need the small one back. He has a part to play.
So do you guys go back over to the guards in the front?
Or I can turn into an elk and probably catch up to those guys if one of you wants to ride on my back. Technically, I mean, a horse has a speed of 30 and I have a speed of 50 as an elk.
These are highly trained mercenaries.
And it would just be you and someone else.
You're looking like, and you could say like, yeah, definitely they would be firing at you. They definitely got a range advantage.
Either way, I mount the elk and say, "Ride, Rimbus, show him the meaning of haste."
Well, I'm not an elk
You
yet, so
slap
you can
his
get off of
ass.
me.
They kind of disappeared into the
dark.
dark, though. Remember, like this was
Yeah.
as you guys are like running down the mountain and
What?
get down to the spot.
Sora's
You see them
gone.
disappear
He's
into the
dead.
dark.
We should just forget about him. He's already gone. Like I don't think we can save him. He's just disappeared into the night. What are we gonna do?
That's not what the whispers say. We need
All right. He did say he chose us.
He chose.
Well,
My cheeks hurt.
maybe we can just talk to this whisper gang or whatever they're called and see if they know something. Maybe where to look.
All right, you guys go back over here.
Yeah, we go back over to the Whisker Gang,
I think
even
we're
though they robbed
pursuing.
me.
Well, I want to go to Don-Jon. Like, I think we should.
Yeah, you guys come up to Don-Jon before you, but you guys are going towards the front.
Yeah.
You guys come up to Don-Jon, and you guys can tell where he's at because you see like he's smoking like right now.
I knew it.
He's chilling. He's chilling in the bushes, like waiting. And he sees you guys. He's like, "Oh, y'all done yet?"
Oi, Don-Jon, can I cop some of that?
He like hands it over to you.
Oh, thank God. It's been a long fucking day.
Where's Eric?
It's some good stuff.
What happened? It's been quite a while since you guys all left.
Oh, yeah, Sorra got taken.
We're like a half
So,
a man down.
Oh, you man
Hey.
down. Oh shit. That's like the last folks that was here. They one man down and two men down.
Charles would
He's still
inform
over there.
Don-Jon of what took place.
Oh shit, the orcs are moving in, huh?
Yeah, and the Stone Cold Reavers took one of our friends.
Oh, I can't help you there. Stone Cold Reavers is some bad folk.
You know
I'll
something
tell
about
you
him?
that. Oh, you better hope you don't know anything about him. That's what it is.
Well, do you know something about him?
Oh, only whispers. Only whispers.
Well, whisper.
Oh, once they take you there, you don't usually get found again.
Eric's holding his ears and screaming, "We need him back! We need him back!"
Taken by MS-13.
Well done, John. I have an idea because we want to get our friend back. And these whispers that you hear, I don't think they're true. We can get him back. There's a way to get him back, and I'll get
What
him
do you
back.
say about 48 hours?
48 hours? What do you mean 48 hours?
Well, usually in the first 24, if you don't find them.
Oh, yeah.
Why
I'll
not
fill
find them in
that.
the next 48?
I think with our combined skill sets, we can track, at least follow a path, right? We need him back. I don't know why,
Oh,
but we need
I
him
need
back.
this mine. You guys gonna help me with the mine, or I need to go find somebody else?
Probably just help with the mine while we're here.
Mine will be
I mean,
there.
Yeah, and I have a
We know
plan
where
for
the
that.
fucking mine. We know where the mine.
You want to go
is.
talk to them and get them out of here real quick?
Well,
we could just talk to them real quick. It won't take super long. I mean, they definitely don't have me stuff in there. I definitely don't want any revenge on them, so it's all right. We can just chat with them real quick.
Rimbus.
Thought y'all was some tough folk. You say we're gonna go over there and take care of things. You guys came back with a tail between your legs. What happened?
I get pissed off and I slap him in the face and say, "You shut the fuck up." Our friend just got taken.
This bullshit. This bullshit right here. That's what this is.
You just slapped an old man. Why did you slap me?
You slapped his mouth, you know, and then like the joint he was smoking like fell out onto the ground, and while the guys were arguing, it like catches a little flame poof You see it starting to expand.
I intimidate him and say, listen, her friend just fucking got taken. And you're worried about your damn gold mine. Say, I give a fuck less about your gold mine. If it wasn't for this note I have, the information I have, I wouldn't give a fuck about your gold mine.
He says, sorry, but this is what I got paid to do. I can't do no, this is what I need to be doing, right? I need to oversee this place.
So if you want us to help you, then listen to what the fuck I do and what the fuck I say.
All right, then go right ahead.
Listen, he may be shady and a criminal and terrible and just fully self-centered, but I don't know where I was going with this, but we need him. They tell me we need him back.
Oh yes, the voice is in his head. If you don't know that, Don-Jon, tell him great prophecies.
Eric, bring your token over here because it's really weird you're talking to us.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? I don't even see my. Somebody move me.
It's just like across.
I'm with
He's just
you.
talking to himself.
I'm with you in spirit.
Sora,
You're just using
Sora, you feel
Rum was a
you've
bad
gotten
idea.
you've gotten taken, and like every time that you keep trying to like talk, these guys are like hitting you and like fucking you up, and they're telling you to shut up, like be quiet. Every time you try to talk, they try to hit you.
Oh, they're doing the old Red Dead routine and hitting
You
him in the head with
feel
it.
getting on horseback, and you feel the horseback, and then you feel like you get thrown onto something being wheeled away, because then you start hearing the creaking of wheels, and then
Well, my telepathic speech reaches within 3 miles. Can I reach out to Sora and just say, "Listen, we're coming for you. Where are they taking you?" And just into Sora's head.
Sora, how you're like rolling around now, like as like you've been rolling around a little bit, you hear the creaking of the wheels. You're in like the back of something like a cart. You want to like, and you're like alone, and you're like rolling around. What are you doing?
um I'm gonna try to get the bag to like come off my head. If I'm able to like roll around, I'm gonna try like rubbing my head against the floor or the sides of the cart or something.
You definitely are able to like get the bag off, and you like see, and you're in a very dark cage, and you're rolling on iron, not wood, but you hear the creaking of wood wheels like kind of going through the mud and whatnot. You hear like going over like tree roots, like roots in the ground. It's like clunking. So like a heavily treed area, like a forest of some kind. You hear like birds kind of like fluttering in the distance.
I'm gonna and about this time would I be starting to hear him talking to me in my head. Alright. I'm gonna tell him first off, we've talked about you talking to me in my head. It's an invasion of my privacy. But I'm not gonna complain about it this time. I'm not. I don't know where they're taking me. I see trees and I can feel that I'm in a cart going over roots and things. Like the ground's not like a normal path. If I look up to the sky, can I see like the moon or the stars or anything?
You see nothing but black, and you're inside of like a cart of some kind. Like you have an idea that like you're in a cart being wheeled away, but like it's like a cage. You see you're
Right.
in iron. There's iron like floor. There's like iron bars on the door.
As I look around, do I see any like little openings?
Oh, it's all sealed shut.
Uh,
No, you see one window, and that's what you kind of see is like you're going through the forest.
That'll be enough.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's all I see is just trees. It's like a foresty, wooded area.
As soon as you're like going through the forest, this weird thing happens, Eric. And it's never happened before when you've had this telepathic experience, but you get a little tingle and a little shock from it. As when he goes through the forest, a magic kind of invades, and like you kind of get like a tingle and shock, and things kind of go a little fuzzy as you guys are talking.
Eric kind of shudders and turns to the others and say, "He's in a cart. That he must be on a road. Do we know the roads around here? He can't see anything. Something seems to be something's interfering. I can't."
Can we do like some kind of check for like the layout of the land and roads and stuff?
You guys have kind of like a general idea of where things are at. And you guys are like here. And so
Yeah, it'd have to be somewhere towards the north, guys.
I want to try to send one last message to him and just say, try anything to slow them down. You're not left behind. We're coming for you.
I'm in a metal cage, but trust me, I will be fighting you the whole way. As I start throwing my body against the sides of the wall to try to tip the cart.
yeah, give me like an athletics check. Yeah, you thrash about and the cart sways a little bit, but it goes over the bumps and it continues on. What is everybody else doing as like you guys lose contact with Sora?
Charles pulls out the quest papers.
Guys, I say we talk to these people in this mine and see if they have information. Maybe like Charles said, they're willing to work with us if we are against the orcs or something.
You just because these guys robbed me.
I want to say Eric reaches into his pocket and pulls out his entire 5 gold and 1 silver and reaches it out to Rimbus and say, "Here, I don't. Doesn't matter about the gold, the money, the belongings that you got robbed of. We need him back."
Well, I don't disagree, but it's not about the gold. It's just about the sentimental value of whatever was taken from me. We don't know where he's going, first of all, so we got to talk to them anyway. So we'll come back if we have to and kill them later on if we can get some information from them.
We know where they are.
Well, if they're not willing to help us, then we're not going to have any information to really go off of.
Overhearing this, Charles goes to them and he says, "Look at this. The orcs have attacked Butterskull Ranch, and they're 5 miles east of Conneberry. It's along the Tribord Trail."
Coneyberry is where you heard of the where these Whisker Gang people came from. South of there.
Right.
They got kicked out of the south of that area. Yeah.
What if we help them take back Conneberry, then they help us get Sora back and relinquish whatever they stole from Rimbus. And on top of that, there's 100 gold reward for the demise of Calazorons. And if we do that, they'll get 100 gold, they'll get the town back, Rimbus will get his gold back, and we'll get Sora back. What if we do that?
Eric's kind of wrestling with his holding his ears and shaking back and forth and just adamantly screaming, we need the small one back. We need him. He's necessary. First, before anything else, we need him back.
John's like, so you guys aren't going to help me with this? I gotta go find somebody else.
Well, your mind's not going anywhere.
Well, it's already pretty late, guys.
You begin to hear wolves out in the distance. Oh, the moon's clearly above you guys. It's getting late.
We go talk to these guys and we just have a chat.
Yeah, let's just get that over with.
Hey, I see you back. See, what can I do for you?
We were wondering if you could help us with these. Have you ever heard of Whispers? Some kind of gang called a Whisper?
I've never heard of no Whisper Gang.
Whisker Gang or something?
Whiskers. Yeah, we're the Whisker Gang.
No, not the Whiskers. That's you guys. We're talking about this other gang that stole our friend. What was it called, really?
Oh, Stone Cold something.
Stone Cold
Charles,
Steve.
you come up as well.
Charles, what's the name of this gang? Can't remember.
Whisker Gang.
No, not the name of this gang.
Yeah, we're the Whisker Gang.
Oh,
What do you
the other
guys? What do you
gang.
guys want here now?
the Stone Cold
The
What do you
Reavers.
mercenaries.
The Stone Cold
The
Reavers.
Reavers.
Stone Cold
No, I
Steve
got
Austin.
nothing to do with no Reavers.
Do you know about them?
Hell, they are a very well-known mercenary group.
Are they friends of yours?
Never worked with them.
Oh, really now?
Hey, back up. What are you doing over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is our territory. This is our mine now.
Boy, I saw a guy back there. Don't quite. He kind of walked in the back. I don't know if you know his name or not, but he kind of stole some of my stuff. I'm looking to see if I can get some of it back.
You see, they just start busting up laughing, and they begin to like high five. Oh, you're not getting nothing back. It's all property now.
What if I told you about some orcs nearby? What if I told you that
Yeah.
we could get you Conneberry back?
Listen, we can't make any decisions. We can let you meet the boss lady.
Can we talk to the boss lady?
All right, let me go get her. They go and like go get the boss lady. She
You
comes
speak
out.
with
She
the
goes,
manager.
She goes, what you want? What you want with the orcs?
Well,
What you want with the orcs?
the orc.
And you see she's got like fur on her skin. She comes out looking like kind of like she's got like a really pointy nose.
Well, we're glad that you killed the orc. We don't like
Listen,
orcs
how about
either.
this? How about you? And she's like crackling, laughing as she's like saying it. And she says, "You go up north and you kill those orcs that kicked us out, and then we'll go travel back there. We'll go reclaim our place and give you guys back the mine for Mister Raskin out there."
Can we also get Rimba's stuff back as well?
Who?
It's me. There's a guy back there that took my stuff. He kind of beat me up and stole all my belongings. Quite traumatic.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Nobody told me anything about that.
Okay, you'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Well, what if I told you that we could take your town back and get you 100 gold if you give us back the mine and give back my fellow adventurer here, my friend, his
Yeah.
belongings?
All right, give me proof of the champion killed over at the old place, and then we'll get on out of here for you.
Well, I'm saying that what if y'all help us? I mean, you like killing orcs, and there's orcs that took your place. I mean,
Nope, this is gonna be our place now. You see, she's like looking over her people, and her people are like looking back at her. They're not as enthusiastic as they were before.
well, what if we kill the orcs and just take your home, your previous home, as our home, and we just live there?
Then we gonna come there and get you too.
Okay, well, why don't you just come get the orcs then?
No, we can't get those wolves.
Oh, you're scared, but you killed these right outside the mine. I see how it is. You're a bunch of pussies.
What? No, this is very comfortable living in here for us.
Oh,
Don't
all
you
right.
call me pussy boy?
Or what?
Are you like? She's like walking forward.
All right, guys, let's discuss this somewhere else. This is getting out of hand.
They're not going anywhere.
Where you
But
at,
she
Eric?
pulls out.
Or it
She
is-
pulls out her hand crossbow. She's got her hand on it. She begins to like pull it out.
Or Charles gets his net ready.
We know where to find them, but Sorra is slipping away.
All right, we'll even with you. How about that? We'll go get your town of Conneberry back since you're too scared to. And in return, you give us the mine and my friend's stuff back.
Agreed. And then they begin to laugh.
We need your help on taking out the Stone Cold Reavers.
Nope, that's not it. You get that place back. We'll leave this place. That's that. Other than that, I don't need nothing to do with you.
I think we got to take them out ourselves, Chief.
Yep, I think we need to go make a plan. Probably need to camp out for the night and decide how we're gonna proceed.
I'll be back for my stuff one day.
Let's push through as late as we can towards Sorra's last direction. We need him.
We do
should
need
probably
it.
find somewhere to stay because we're out exposed to the elements. There's wolves.
So you guys see that like Coneyberry is in this direction, about 35-ish miles.
Where? 35 miles?
Yeah, here I'll lighten it up because you did learn where it was at. And then Butterskull Ranch was east of it, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, with knowing one of the locations, you're able to pinpoint where the other one is as well. So you know where Butterskull Ranch is.
And north is this way, right? Into that forest?
Yeah, north into the forest, but Coneyberry, and then south of it is where the Whisker Gang says that's where their hideout used to be. But north is the Tribord Trail, and then as you guys are like looking and like planning out, those dark clouds that were like clashing with lightning are really thick in this area as you guys are looking.
So like it's about to storm.
Yeah, like it's all stormy over there right now.
I say we head out to Tribord Trail and pitch a tent. And Mr. Don-Jon here, he can either go with us or take a hike. And we'll get Rembus's stuff back one way or another, with or without Don-Jon.
Yeah, we might need Sora anyway. Sneak in and grab all my stuff because he's the sneaky one.
And you see that Don-Jon's going to either stay there if you guys are going to be right back, but it sounds like you're not going to be. He's probably going to go find somebody else to help him with this if they can.
So I'm not delegating. I'm just like Charles is giving his opinion on what to do.
I know. I'm just letting you know, like, you guys know that this is what this is what he's going to do. Like,
I got you.
he's
Okay.
going to go find somebody or he's going to like
So I'm
you
going to
guys are going to be able
get
to
back
do
or
it.
not kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eric is proceeding forward pretty much regardless of what anybody says or does at this point, just with absolute determined gravitas.
Rimbus, we'll get your stuff back. With or without Don-Jon, we'll get it back.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys agreed easy?
I just don't think I'm
Well-
actually going to get it back, but I'm just going to go with the rest of the group because leaving somebody behind is probably a lot worse than me losing my stuff. But
We need him.
all right.
He needs to be here with us.
That is where we're going to end the session for today. We'll pick up next week.
Tits.
Yeah, Rimbus is not getting his stuff back for sure.